Hey guys, this is TJ Plays Now, and today we are back with another tutorial on making a Discord bot. Yep, today I think we are going to be talking about console commands and how to do them. I still have the bot running from last time. We can go ahead and not have the bot running. Alright, so console commands. They are sort of an interesting thing to work about. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to make a new, we're just going to come in here to objects and make a new class. This class is going to be called a console command, just like that. Alright, now what we want to do is we want to implement runnable, just like that. Alright, Control Shift O, apparently we don't need to add unimplemented methods. Alright. So, public void run, just like that. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do is... Okay, well, I have changed my mind on what we're gonna do just a little bit. Oh boy, it's one of those nights where I sort of have an idea as to how it's going to work and then I change my mind. But we actually want this to be an interface, sort of like our last one. So an interface of console command. And that means that we can't really implement a runnable. Yeah, well, actually... Oh, I don't know, actually, okay, extends. Can we extend runnable? We can extend runnable. That is what we want to do. Alright. I don't want to do it like that, though. That's not... I don't know. I think that having this a class is probably the better way to do it, which means we need to then change this back to implements and like this. Alright, well, that's okay. So we're going to put a while inside of here, and what we want to do is come over here to main and do public static boolean running, and then right here, before token even happens, running equals true. Alright, all that happens, beautiful. So, while main.running and din, we want a, what was it just called? I just looked at my other code. It's a scanner, that is what we want. Alright, so scanner, scan equals, is it a new scanner? Input stream, and the input stream is just system.in. Just like that. Alright. Oop, magic. Alright, so then what we want to do is a string command equals scan.nextLine. Alright, and then what we want to do is go ahead and make a string list and do args equals command dot split at e spaces. Alright, so now if here is where we want a string label, and that, I feel like that's all. If args 0 dot equals ignore case command, or no, not command, but label, then it's going to run the command. Alright, so let's see, string label, we're going to set that to a private string label, and then public console command, sort of like this. We're also going to want to make another object inside of here. Oh, I need to add the scan.close, I think. Does that go at the very end? It goes right here. Alright. Scan.close goes there. Sort of like that. So then... what? Alright, so console command. So this is going to take in a string called label. Sort of like that. And then it's also going to take in a... we're going to want a new class. We're going to change this class to be an interface. I don't think you can do it instead of here. That's fine. Alright, so we're going to call this cc method for console command. Alright, so go ahead and change this from a class to an interface, just like that. And then we're just going to do a public cc method with string args, and actually just change that to be method. Public void also. It's just getting to be that point of time where I forget everything. Alright, so we can close cc method, and this is going to require a cc method as cc method, sort of basically how it is. Private cc method this dot cc method equals cc method. Boop. Same as this dot label. So this dot label equals label. And then cc method dot method. And that should be args, just like that. And that is everything we need for the console command.jar. Now what we can go ahead and do is, after all of the bot.add commands, we're going to want to do new console command. So console command and then new cc method like this. Boop. Very easy to do, and then make sure you add the one thing. Alright, so this is going to be a stop command. Our stop command is basically the main command that we want to do, and this is just going to do bot dot hold on, we have to go back into the bot class. We need to add in a I did not mean to go there. We need to add in a right here public void log out is what we're going to call it, bot.logout. And save that. Alright, then come in here and do a bot.logout. And then main running equals false. Alright, and just like that, it should work. So now you can just go ahead and do that. And then we can do another new console command. And this one we're going to be setting to do something else. So a new cc method like that. And very nice. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so we're going to make this one say broadcast. Just like that. Alright, so bot dot for I guild and then bot dot get guilds, sort of like this. There is a default get guilds command within the iDiscord client, which we have set to bot inside of here, but I'm going to add in another one, so that way we don't have to give everything. So public, this is going to be a list of iGuild, sort of like this, and get guilds. Alright, and then we want to return bot.get guilds. Alright, Control-Shift-O, make sure you import those stuff. That's that stuff. Alright. Very easy enough to do. Alright, so now for channel guild.get channels, just like that. And now if channel.get name equals, we don't need an equals ignore case, but you don't need it. I would suggest using it just in case in the future Discord allows capital letter names, but for now it doesn't, so it's fine to not do equals ignore case. But we're gonna just do equals ignore case, and then announcements. I really feel like I'm spelling this wrong, and well, what I do when I'm spelling it wrong is I go, I am not spelling it wrong. Alright, we're good. I feel a little bit happier about myself. Alright, And then we want to go ahead and do a channel.send message. And then this message is just going to be message. Alright, so now what we want to do is do a for loop for string args. Alright, so now what we want to go ahead and do is string command equals args0, and if arg dot equals wait, I'm doing this wrong. Okay, so yeah, delete that. What we want to do is string message equals boop, just like that. Alright, so then basically all we have to do is message plus equals arg, like that, and then message dot replace first, and then we're going to just replace the first instance of args0 plus a space. So that means that, actually, wait, no. Yeah, yeah, so arg0 plus a space, so that way it goes ahead and it adds a space, so that way there's spaces in between it, and it should all work fine. Alright, so now the broadcast command should be done. It's going to broadcast in all channels named announcement on all guilds. So if I go ahead and export this, we should be able to see it working in action. Runnable jar, tutorial.jar. Before we finish this, make sure the bodies are not running, because it could happen to get errors for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. That's fine. Alright, so in test server, I want to go ahead and create a new text channel named announcements. And as you can see, oh wait, no, it ends up changing it to lowercase. It's fine. Alright, so now let's go ahead and minimize this and come back here. Let's go ahead and rerun this. And then we should be able to type, as soon as that finishes, broadcast space hello world exclamation mark. Enter. I'm not sure if that actually worked. It doesn't look like it did, because for some reason I don't have access to type. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing it like that. I can tell you for a fact it works perfectly fine when I do... let's come back over here to see. So while running... oh, I have to do the new thread. Okay, that's probably a problem. So come back over here inside of console command. Every time you make a new console command, it's got to start a new thread, basically. Because this thread, it just waits until scan.nextLine is finished. Alright, so then we should be able to re-export. Let's come back here, make sure that it's not running, and then export. I can't believe that I forgot something as simple as that. Alright. And then come here, just like this, Java jar. Alright, and wait for it all to finish, and then broadcast hello world. You can see it's definitely working now, and it doesn't send a message saying it worked, but it also doesn't actually work. Wait, what? Alright, tell me, what am I doing wrong? Does stop work, maybe? It doesn't say it did. I doubt it does. Well, great. I feel like the scan.close is actually supposed to be down here. I don't know. I know it works over here for this. I did this just a tiny bit differently. Method, yes. It's just a tiny bit differently. Let's see, if I come here to main while running... Oh, I totally forgot that I need to have a... Or wait, do I need that? I don't think I need that. jsbot.loop, let's see. This basically just... Yeah, that doesn't... Yeah, that's not needed. Console command stop equals new command running equals false. jsbot, yeah, log out in system dot print line. Yeah, that it all makes sense. I don't know why it's not working. Let's go ahead and come back over here. It's fine. Well, it's not fine, but, like, could be because there's two of these, and I have never tried it with two. Let's go ahead and comment that out and see if the stop command will work. Also, let's add something to the stop command, so that way it will system.out.println and say, oops, jeez, stopping the bot. Alright, add a period, and then just add some minuses to make it look nice. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, then go ahead and export. Boop, boop, boop. Make sure the bot is stopped. The bot wasn't stopped, but it's okay. Java jar, boop, 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 boop. Alright. All this stuff is happening, and then it is connected. Let's go ahead and type in stop. It stopped the bot that time. Okay, well, let's see. Let's go ahead and do that there, like that. Just that way it sort of does things just a little bit differently. Sort of like that. Export. Next, finish. Yes. We did just stop the bot. I feel like whatever we just did made it work. So typing in stop now, we'll go ahead and say stopping the bot, and it'll stop the bot all nice. Alright, cool. So, now we can re-add this. Let's see if this is going to work now. Channel.get name that equals ignore case announcements. Alright. Export, boop, boop, boop. Alright, it is stopped. I had to make sure. Alright, so we shouldn't have typed that yet, but it's okay. Broadcast hello world exclamation mark. And then still nothing here. Does the tutorial bot does have permissions, I think. Let's come here to server settings real quick. Roles, tutorial bot, allow any, display role members separately from online. No, that's fine. It has all the perms, so it should be working. It doesn't error anything either. No. Maybe if I go ahead and print out a debug here, sending message. Alright. And then we just go ahead and do some more debugs. 1. I like doing this 1, 2, 3 system, so that way we can know where in the code it sort of stops working. So 3, it might not be working at step 4. I feel like that's probably where it's not working at. Alright, so export. Let's go ahead and make sure we type in stop. Stop should work. Exception in thread 4, exception in thread 3, java.util. No such element exception, no line found. Okay, well, that's weird. that that just happened. Apparently we can only have one command as it is right now for some reason. I cannot question it. Broadcast should be working though. Like by itself, it should be working. So broadcast hello world exclamation mark. And it didn't print anything out. Let's just go ahead and just comment out the stop. I feel like that could be why it's not working, and well, that would be quite upsetting. It could be though that I am creating these just a little bit wrong too. Let's see. Why can't I? Hello? Alt tab. Alright, come back over here to this Eclipse. And here in main, new console. No, I'm doing it the same way. Same way, exactly. Like here, new console command stop, new CC method. All like that. Yeah, no, it's completely the same. So, ooh, error. Encountered WebSocket error. Boy. Close info. What? Okay, exception thread broadcast hello world 4. Oh boy, it's just... I have no clue what it's doing. It's so weird. Broadcast hello world. At that time it worked. It broadcasted. It sent the broadcasting. But that's fine. Sending message exception in thread 3 java.util. No such element, no line found. Line 22 on console command. String command scan.next line. Wait, no. What's it say? Exception thread 3. No such element. Exception. No line found. Okay, well, the scanner.next line is just having problems. I know that the stop method works, and, well, that's the biggest reason that you're going to want to use it. So for now, just go ahead and delete that. It's really sad. We did quite a lot of work for it, but just delete it. And that is going to do it for this tutorial. We're going to export this for the last time. Export runnable jar next, and make sure that we stop the bot. And finish, and yes. And then as soon as it exports, we go ahead and minimize this, and minimize that. Alright, cool. So it's taken us quite a minute for us to do this, but we have a stop command and a couple other things that we did today. I do hope you guys really did enjoy. It did take us a while to do this. I don't know why. I guess the console command really wasn't worth it. I don't know. It's nice to be able to type in stop and then it stops the bot. And then you can just click up and restart the bot. Rather than typing in Control-C and it forcefully shutting down the bot. As you see this way, it goes ahead and tutorial bot is online. If I type in stop, now tutorial bot is bam offline. Clicking Control-C will actually cause the bot to stay online for a little bit longer than it should, and it's really weird. So if I click Control-C like that, oh, that time it worked perfectly fine, but there are times that it just doesn't, and I don't know why. So it's all fine. And it seems that everything else is perfectly fine too. I do hope you guys had a fun time watching. I hope you learned a little bit, and we'll see you guys in the next episode where we learn something new. I'm not quite sure. We'll go over that here when time comes. Make sure down in the comments, you guys, if you have not already told me something that you want to see, tell me, and I will go ahead and go over it. But for now, Hope you guys had an amazing time watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.